Hi, my name is Caden. This is a product review for Amazon.com. This is for the TruGLO red dot model number TG8380 Bravo November. Excuse me, not feeling totally well, but we'll get through this. This is it. This is a little bit more difficult, or more different, not difficult, more different than the other models that you've seen for TruGLO. We have a fairly large picture site. It is one of the larger ones that I've seen for TruGLO. It seems like it is an aluminum that should be kind of sturdy. And there is a sticker in here that says that it is made in China. So it does seem like it's a halfway decent put together product. I don't have a problem with that. Now, for elevation, it's going to be changing in there. You just take a star screwdriver to it, and also windage. You're going to be changing it right there. Same thing. All right. This is for a Picatinny or Weaver style rail, standard one. You just put it on. This one is a little bit different. Unlike the other models, this can be hand tight on there, where you don't need to have a special Allen wrench to put it on or move it, whatever you want to do. All right. Now, this right here is where the battery is, and it also turns it on. There are 5 different settings for each red and green reticule. It goes pretty intense, and then it dims it also. I originally bought this for an in-home defense, and I will just go over quickly why I kind of like a red dot for in-home defense. As far as the settings go, when you're at home, the lower settings really make sense, so it's just not that bright thing that is shining or shining off the lens here. Now, why I like it is when you are in acquisition, for the red dot, you don't need to have your cheek perfectly on your butt, your cheek guard, whatever you have. So if you do have that bead sight, if you do have the ghost rings or whatever hard fixed sight that you have on, you don't have to be right on it at all time. And what a lot of people say is you don't need to, as far as a shotgun application, you don't need to have very good aim with it. Well, it's just not true. You need to have a fairly good aim on it when you're in a tight scenario, anything under 15 yards, even up to 20 yards. In most aspects, you're going to need to have a good sight picture on it. So what the red dot actually will allow you to do, let's just say the gun is here and you're here, is when you bring it up for acquisition, your cheek doesn't need to be in that sweet spot all the time. It could be a little to the left, a little to the right, or up or down, and that the red dot on it, when you bring it into the sight picture, it's not going to be moving that much, so you don't have to. I mean, it is kind of like shotgun is kind of like horseshoes, where you're just going to be a little bit off. So that is tactically why I like the shotgun. The weakness part is you're going to have to turn it on. That is going to be a weak part. However, for me, tactically, a shotgun is more going to be a barricade situation where me and my family are going to be barricaded in a room somewhere, or we're going to be at a major choke part in the home where I won't be tromping around the home like Elmer Fudd. So we'll be barricade or we'll be defending a choke point in the home. So I'm going to go over, and hopefully you'll be able to see this. Now, the sight picture in here, it's going to be nice and tight, but the camera is going to show it very blurred. But I will assure you that it's not going to be that blurred. This one is a large circle with the dot inside. Now, if you do use this for like a rifle or so, that circle can also be judging distances also. All right. The next one is going to be a smaller circle with a dot. And the next one for this model is going to be a high intensity dot. And the next one is going to be a smaller intensity dot. Okay. On the red side is going to be the same reticules, but I'll just let you get to see it. Where are you? There you are. Okay. It's funny doing a reverse aim. Okay, that is going to be the small dot, the more intense dot or larger dot. Small circle with the dot inside. Large circle with the dot inside. Again, this is going to be in front also. For if you do want to change everything out. Obviously for in-home protection, I like it on the lowest setting, just because even though that this is a very small dot, the larger dots tend to drown out what you're looking at, especially if you're going to be going large distances with this. I know they make a 2 times. I think they also make a 4 time also, which is a little bit better. But if you put this on your kid's 270 or 243, whatever you want, if you're going out 100, 150 yards, 200 yards, that reticule is going to be covering what you're trying to shoot. So that is sometimes a little bit of problem with it. Overall, the construction of it is fairly sound. The reason I would also like to say, make sure that this is turned off, because if it's not turned off, it doesn't have a timer on it to turn itself off. So that is a design thing that I wish that they did, like turn it off after 10 minutes, that kind of thing. Now, why did I buy this to put on my shotgun? Well, I had this. Well, let me complete this. I just got through Amazon. Retail price is about $130, but I got it through Amazon for about $80. This one was also rated for a shotgun. I don't have the model number with me on this one, and I got it through Amazon for about $66. Now you're asking, why did I buy this one when I had this one? Well, simple. After about 200 rounds, see in the lower left-hand corner of that lens, it cracked. I don't know if you can see it on this side any better. Yeah, it cracked right there. Now, this is the warranty on these are not very substantial. This particular one is a 90-day warranty, and I had it sitting in the box for about 45 days before I used it. And, well, no, it was longer than that. It was close to 90 days before I got to use it. And then I started training with it and getting used to it and that kind of thing for in-home tack. And it cracked after about 200 rounds. And I was putting slugs, buck, and also birdshot through it. Some was low brass, some was high brass, but it finally did. It finally went. The reason I did bring this to show you guys is because of the crack. You kind of can see it here. So it may not have been taking. It looks like this is an independent piece, or milled piece rather, and the recoil may have cracked it. The reason I bought this is because it's fully encased, and hopefully it should be better suited to take the recoil of a 12 gauge. I did contact TruGLO to see if there was any way I could replace this lens or whatever, but after about 20 days now and 3 emails, I've never gotten a response back from them. So I have taken the stance that customer service is probably not there, and we'll just go from there. I'll probably put it on a lower caliber rifle or whatever. I'll still get to use it in that fashion, so it just goes from there. So again, this is Caden, and this is a product review for Amazon, and I hope it helped. Bye-bye.